Today, what we're going to be talking about today, this is episode 8 of my Adulteen Series. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. If you've been tuning in, thank you, because when I tell y'all, I'm enjoying doing this series, and I've had good feedback about this series. People have been finding me, and it's a good feeling, and I'm very happy that you guys have been enjoying this series, okay? So today's topic of conversation, we're going to be talking about hygiene as an adult, okay? I understand, because I was one of those kids where hygiene wasn't a big thing talked about in our household. Get in the shower, wash up, get out. It just was never a really big thing, and I feel like that is the case in a lot of Black households. They just, they'll give you the products or whatever, and they'll have you like shower, but it's not really a sit down and talk to, they don't really sit down and talk to their kids, especially little boys and little girls, about hygiene and body parts and everything. And I feel like it's very important in order to help kids be confident in the way they smell, and also just be confident overall, because, kids get bullied for how they smell, and it's just not really a talked about thing. And then we have kids that are turning into teenagers that they can become insecure about the way that they smell, and they just don't know things, or they're using harmful products. Then we have those teens turning into adults that just don't know how to properly take care of themselves. So that's why I'm here today, to talk about hygiene, and just to kind of share some things that will be helpful to know about hygiene as an adult. Because let's be real, there is, even though I know it may sound stupid, there is adults out here that properly don't know how to clean themselves. And it's okay, trust me, I've been in the dark before about certain things, and throughout the years, especially since becoming an esthetician, I've had to educate myself, educate my clients, just be educated on so much, okay? It's a lot of learning. That's what this life is about. That's what this series is about. And if you guys are interested, then keep watching, because we are about to get straight into it. First thing that I want to do is we're just going to start out with showering and bathing and how often it should be done. So you should be showering at least once a day. Ignore everybody else that is like, you need 3 showers a day. Those are just the people that they're either extra, or I don't know, some stuff going on. But if you want to get into a habit of doing something, then stick to that routine. So if you say, I'm gonna shower every single night, that will be better for you to do, because at the end of your day, especially when you get home from doing something, you've been out all day, just sweat, that would be the best thing for you to do. So showering at night will be the best solution, because you don't want to get in your bed, and you don't want to, drag all of that. You just been through the pollution and everything outside. You don't want to hop in your bed, smell like outside. So showering at night would be the best way to go. But if you have been all over the place or different things, and you took a shower in the morning, and then you went throughout your day and did all this extravagant stuff, and then of course take another shower at night, of course, before getting in the bed. That's just proper. But yes, you should be showering at least 1 to 2 times a day, depending on what you do. If you've laid in the bed all day and you took a shower in the morning, then take a shower the next morning. And also, when you take your showers, do not use boiling hot water. You are not chicken, okay? You are not chicken. You are not a potato, okay? You're not a potato. You do not need to be cooked, okay? That hot water, when I tell you guys, you do it way too hot. If you are turning your knob all the way to the red, stop, okay? You're doing nothing but you're drying out your skin, and you're stripping your skin barrier. Please don't do that, please. As far as bathing, like actually sitting down and bathing, you gotta let yourself soak every now and again, okay? Sit in that water at least once a week. Take you a nice, good, relaxing bath. Get some Epsom salt up in there. If you struggle with like dry skin or eczema, get you like some colloidal oatmeal bath packs, like I have some, and just throw it in there and just soak. Apple cider vinegar, I put that in my baths usually right after I've had my menstrual cycle. And when I tell you guys, it helps just relaxing. It helps you just feel like your pH is returned to normal. That is up to you. You can just soak with plain water, and that'll be fine too. That's fine as well. You don't have to necessarily put anything in your bath. I do. What you use is most important. You don't need much, okay? I know a lot of people might be like, you need this, you need that. No, you don't need too much to shower. All you need, 1 good bar soap or antibacterial bar soap. I use an antibacterial bar soap, or I have the Dove sensitive skin soap in bar form, because I don't know the body wash form, I just don't like them. But then I also use antibacterial soap, and I use that at least 1 to 2 times a week. You don't want to use antibacterial soap too much, because you can destroy the healthy bacteria that is on your skin, and you can truly mess up your skin constantly using and stripping your skin with that stuff. That's not an everyday thing. So you want to alternate, and you want to have at least 1 to 3 body washes on deck. So I use 2 bar soaps, and then I also have 2 body washes. I have a Castile body wash, I have antibacterial body wash, and I also have 2 bar soaps. One is a sensitive skin Dove bar soap, and one is a Dial bar Dove soap. So hey, you need to at least have about 3 at the max is good. And as far as for women, at least 1 feminine wash. You do not need to have 30 feminine washes, okay? 1 is fine. 1 is completely, it's perfect. It's more than perfect, okay? Find one that is good for you and stick to it. I personally use VH Essentials, and that works perfect for me. Okay, just keep it simple. Don't get to overcomplicating and overcrowding your shower. Like, a shower should be a place where you just get in there and you just relax. It should be a relaxing time. Bath time should be a relaxing time. So much clutter can just leave you it's not even relaxing. As far as body scrubs, you just need 1 good one. It can be a fragrance-free one, or it can just be like this one. I use this one, vanilla. I'm a vanilla girly. Taraji P. Henson. I love that one. That's the only one I use. 1 body scrub. You don't need 30. You don't. You can even make your own, but be safe when it comes to doing that, okay? Because you can ruin your skin barrier and cause micro tears. Be careful. So 3 body washes, 1 body scrub. For women, 1 feminine wash. That's all you need. Pick you a good one. Like I said, I use VH Essentials. Whatever you use, if it works for you, that's perfect. And then as far as shaving, I either shave with, I have the Schick built-in, like, to, you know, shave my legs with the built-in bar. And when I tell you guys, it's the Schick Intuition, if I'm not mistaken. It works perfect, just fine for my legs, because sometimes it works just perfect for my legs. It's the built-in bar. Absolutely love it. For my underarms, I use the EOS Vanilla Cashmere, and I just use just a 2-blade razor, okay? I get a pack of razors from like the Dollar General, Dollar Tree. It's not no dollar no more, but Dollar Tree, you can find you a good quality pack of razors for expensive, and they're just disposable ones that you can just throw out every like 2 uses. I throw mine out usually about every 2 uses, which that is another thing. If you're going to shave anything of the sort, you need to be aware of the razors, because dull razors can nick you and cut you, and you just need to be careful, and you need to be exfoliating before you decide to shave, so you can loosen up those hairs, soften that skin up, and you can go ahead and that hair can come up so much easier. So exfoliate before you shave. You'll thank me later, okay? So that is it. Please make sure you are washing your legs in the shower and your feet. Wash your legs and wash your feet in the shower, please. If you are a guy, open up those cheeks, okay? Because I heard guys be scared to open up them cheeks in the shower, but please, don't be smelling like Versace and Dior on the outside and smelling real good. Open them cheeks up and be smelling like booty. No. We gotta do better, kings. We gotta do better. So, but as an adult, I think it's utmost important that we learn how to take care of ourselves inside and out. And so that's why I made this video, because as an adult, I see so many things. As just an esthetician, I've encountered so many women. I've encountered so much just overall, just being a human out in public. And I don't want to shame anybody, and I don't want to talk bad about anybody, because I know some people genuinely just don't know how to take care of themselves. They weren't taught. So I just wanted to make this video because I thought it would be helpful. But if there's any tips that you think will be helpful as well, you can go ahead and you can drop them below for other people to read. I have gave you guys everything that I can think of. So yeah, that is it for today's Adulteen series. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.